Today, we're going to add smooth scrolling to this website. We'll be using Lenis, an open source library built by Studio Freight. So to start, I have this website from a previous video using the Next.js app router. As you can see, this just has normal scroll behavior. So to start, I'm going to go into the terminal. I'm going to install Lenis. Okay, and let me restart the project. Now I'm going to open up the page component here in this project. So app page.tsx. And first I'm going to set this up, assuming this is a client component. So I'm going to go to the top of the page, set this to a client component. And all I need to do at the top is I'm going to do a use effect. And inside this use effect, which will run when this component mounts, so an empty dependency array, import use effect, I'm going to add a couple of lines. So first, I'm going to pull in Lenis from the Lenis library. It's a new object. I'll define a function. I'll call it RAF for request animation frame. We'll take in time, and I'll simply attach lenis.raf to time and call request animation frame of this function. So it'll be a recursive function. And then finally, I'll just kick off an initial call of this. Now, this is just the default Lenis setup in any sort of JavaScript library. So even outside of Next.js, this would work. So now let's hit save, refresh the page. And now if I scroll, we've got some smooth scrolling. Now, what if we need to do this in a server component? So let me just comment this out. And let's go, say, into the layout file here, which is a server component. So to help with this, Lenis actually has a helpful React wrapper component that we can use. So what we can do is create our own custom client component, which will just import that helper component, and then we'll bring the client component and wrap the server component with it. So I'm going to go here, and there's a utils folder here. I'm just going to create a file called Lenis, and inside of this file, I'm going to set this to be a client component, and I'm simply just going to export everything from Lenis React. So this will act as a bridge to the Lenis React wrapper. I'm going to go back into the layout file. At the top, I'm going to import React Lenis from this utils folder that we just created and the Lenis file. Then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to wrap this body in this React Lenis component. And then I'll just also add the root property here to indicate to Lenis that this is in fact the root element. And so now, because this is applied on the layout component, it should apply to all pages. So let's try it. And we've got our smooth scroll again. Now, one final touch, I'm just going to go into the global CSS file, and Lenis on their documentation recommends we also add a few custom styles here. So let me just paste them in. So as you can see, tied to Lenis specific components that are supposed to help make sure the scroll behavior behaves properly, I guess. Personally, I haven't had any issues without the CSS, but might as well just add it in. That's it for this video. Remember to drop a like and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about smooth scrolling, check out this video where I create it from scratch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.